when you thought you said about Brownie, do you think the fact that you're here now may help sway him to stay here, or did he give you any tips at all?
It might make the reason why he leaves, to be perfectly honest. But
would you like to think?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, as I said, they're his decisions. I mean, he's sitting at home with his family now. With you know, everyone's on holidays and weighing up their futures. So look, we give them their space.
You need those decisions made by Arizona before pre-season stage. So you need fairly soon.
Yeah.
Decisions made, don't they?
Yeah, that's right. We're working on that now. So hopefully that's imminent.
Justin, when they parted ways with Vossi, part of the rationale was they wanted the coach to take this group to the next level, presumably finals. Does that give you less of a grace period? You feel like they're going to want some results straight away?
I've got a 3-year contract, and coaches don't normally get sacked in their first year, so that's enough grace period, isn't it? So look, we all want to be up there as quick as we can. Our age demographic's pretty good. It's probably just below average in the AFL. We've got some older players at the back end that are probably going to retire in the next 2 or 3 seasons, so we have to replace those. There's a few little key things that need to happen in the next few months that'll sort of set us up for the coming years. What happens with these young players and what we get for them, all those sorts of things will have a big bearing on, I guess, the depth of our list and how we compete, and really whether we either just touch on making finals, whether we just fall short. They're the bits we don't know 100%. All we can control is what we can.
Just what would be a fair trade for Jared Pike?
Oh mate, I won't get into details about specific trades. I think number one pick's probably the right trade, isn't it? I mean, we all want what's best for everything we've got. We want maximum value, and I'm sure every club will want to do the same. But hopefully they all stay. But I know in the process a couple are going to go. As I said, I can only do so much about fixing the past. There's as much assuring that these things don't happen again, that we can retain our players, and they sign for long periods of time because they really love the environment we've created for them.
What do you think you need in this? What were you targeting in the draft and also in the free agency or the trade? Particularly if some of these guys go, you've got to get something back. So
well, we'd like another mid, there's no doubt about it. But I think in the long term, our keys are going to be our issue we need to address just from an age demographic. So we have to start either bringing keys in that we can develop into very good players in the next 3 years, or if we don't get that soon, and that's what we talk about, look to trade for need, that's where that'll come into play. So they're probably the 2 focus areas.
So have you got the patience personally, because the quick fix when you're a new coach sounds better because it gives you security? But
yeah. Oh no, I'm keen to build a premiership organisation. Nothing will waver for that. I'm not interested in finishing 8 to 10 for the next 5 years.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Are you interested in how the board's sitting? Is that a bit of a distraction? Obviously with the players, you think? That's sorted.
I mean, I don't think it's as big a issue as people are making out to be. I mean, you've got a heap of people that love the club that are trying to do the right thing by the club. Obviously, it's a distraction, yes, because people talk about it. You prefer it settled and done, but you've got a group of people that are working out the best interests of this football club going forward. So it's only a positive thing, I think. And the good thing about all this is, at the end of the day, steps are going to be in place and only positive news going forward. So whilst it's a bit of an inconvenience at this very moment in time, over the coming months you work out that's actually the best thing that's probably happened at the club. So
that's good words of assurance from a senior coach, but if you don't get the $1.8 million, people won't get paid around here.
That's true. I mean, that's up for the AFL and the club and everyone to decide whether it's worth the investment.
They can't allow football to fall over in Queensland, can they?
Well, I think you can answer that. I think you've answered the question yourself. I mean, I don't think they want to either, do they?
Look, it's been a week since you got the job. In that week, you've had time to think about. Obviously, very proud to get appointed. But is there anything you've sort of formulated already about the strategy, or anything you want to? You feel more comfortable. You can do the job after a week. So you got the appointment. Obviously this came a little bit suddenly.
Oh, look, yeah. I mean, I'm looking forward to actually getting the football element, to be perfectly honest. A lot of the stuff early days is about lists and, walking around the change rooms. How do we want that to look? And, little adaptations like that. The actual getting into the crux of the coaching is what I'm looking forward to, and that probably won't come for another week or 2.
You going to call them back early, maybe?
Sorry?
Call them back early?
No, I won't do that. No, I'm not into that. We'll let them have their break because it's a long campaign. People need breaks. So it's give them their head. There's plenty of time to implement the game plan and for them to learn that. as long as they're keeping fit and their body's healthy, which I'm sure they are, the other stuff will take care of itself.